In this video, we're going to talk about factors and multiples. Now, there's a difference between them that we shouldn't mix it. Factors are numbers that we are multiplying together to get a number, to get a product, and multiples are a skip count of a number. So they are different. We will talk about that more. Now, the definition is factors are numbers that we multiply together. For example, write the factors of 24. What does that mean? First, we have to write every multiplication of 24, every number that we can multiply which is equal to 24. So I'm gonna do it here, but we always should do it by order. So I'm gonna start with 1 because we always have 1 times the number itself. So 1 times 24, which is equal to 24. Then we have 2, we go by order. So 2 times 12 is equal to 24 also. Then we have 3, 3 times 8 is equal to 24. Then we have 4, 4 times 6 is equal to 24. Then after that, I'm gonna check, since we are going by order, I'm gonna check 5. Do I have any multiplication of 5 that's equal to 24? I have 5 times 4, which is 20, and 5 times 5, which is 24. So we don't have it. Then I'm gonna check 6. Do we have 6? Yes, we have 6 times 4. But since we did it, we wrote 6 here already. So we stop. We are not checking any more numbers. Now, the factors that we are multiplying to get to 24 are those 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. So I'm going to write them. The factors of 24, 1 and 24. We can write them by order, or we can just write them 2 by 2. So 1 and 24, then 2 and 12, then 3 and 8, and the last is 4 and 6. Okay, now we have 32. We're gonna do the same. Write every multiplication that you know, which is equal to 32. Remember, always start with 1. So 1 and 1 times 32. 2 times 16. Then I'm gonna check 3. Do we have 3? 3 times 9 is 27, 3 times 10 is 30, and 3 times 11 is 33, so we don't have 32, which means we don't have 3 as a factor. Then we're gonna check 4. 4 times 7 is 28, 4 times 8 is 32, so we will write 4 times 8. Then we're gonna check 5. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. We don't have 5. We're gonna check 6. 6 times 5, 30. 6 times 6, 36. We don't have 32. Then we're gonna check 7. 7 times 4, 28. 7 times 5, 35. We don't have 32, so we don't have 7 as a factor. Then also we're gonna check 8, but since we wrote 8 here already, means we found all the factors that we know, so we leave it like that. We say the factors of 32 are, I'm gonna order them this time, so it will be 1, then 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, then 32. Those are the factors of 32. Okay, I want you to pause the video and try to do that yourself. Write the factors of 40, means how many numbers do we have that we can multiply that's equal to 40. I'm gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we said we start by order, so 1 times 40, 2 times 20. We don't have 3, but we have 4. 4 times 10. then 5 times 8. We don't have 6 because 6 times 6 is 36 and 6 times 7 is 42. We don't have 6. We also don't have 7, but we have 8 and we already wrote 8 here, so we are finished. We found all the factors. I'm gonna order them. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, and the last one is 40. So how many factors do we have for 40? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 factors for 40. Okay, now we know factors are the numbers that we are multiplying together to get the answer. Now we are talking about multiples. Multiples are the skip count of a number that we can find by multiplying. Okay, see? Even in factors we use multiplication, but in the factors we use the numbers that we are multiplying, but in multiples it will be something a little bit different, but still we use multiplication. Now the question says write the first 6 multiples of each number. We have 8. Now what you should be careful about it, I'm not gonna write the factors of 8, so I'm not gonna say 1 times 8 then 2 times 4 is equal to 8, not stuff like that. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. First I'm gonna write them, then the rest we will do it by our mind. Now how many multiples are we asking? 6 multiples. So I'm gonna multiply from 1 till 6. I'm gonna multiply them by 8. So it will be 1 times 8 is equal to 8. Then also 2 times 8 is equal to 16. Then 3 times 8, which is 24. Then 4 times 8, which is 32. 5 times 8, which is 40. And the last one, since we are asking for 6, I only wrote 5, so I'm gonna write the last one, 6 times 8, which is 48. Now, in the factors, we use those numbers, but in multiples, we are using the products. So the first multiple of 8 will be 8 times 1, which is 8. Then 2 times 8, 16. Then 3 times 8, which is 24. 4 times 8, 32. 5 times 8, 40. And 6 times 8, 48. So the multiples of 8 are 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Okay, then 6, same thing, but I'm not gonna write the multiplications again. We are only gonna do the multiplication now in our head. First, we are asking for 6 multiples. So 6 multiples of 6. It will be first one 1 times 6, which is 6. Then 2 times 6, which is 12. Then 3 times 6, which is 18. 4 times 6, 24. 5 times 6, 30. And the last one, 6 times 6, which is 36. Okay, I want you to pause the video and do that one yourself. I'm gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Now we have 12. Same thing. I'm gonna write them. 1 times 12, which is 12. 2 times 12, which is 24. 3 times 12, 36. 4 times 12, 48. 5 times 12, 60. And 6 times 12, 72. Why did I only multiply till 6? not why didn't I say 7 times 12 also? Because the question is asking for 6 multiples. Now I'm only gonna write the products, so it will be first multiple will be 12, then 24, 36, 48, 60 and 72.